In this video, we're going to see when and how much one should invest. For those looking to see when someone should invest, the answer is very simple. Invest as soon as possible. This is because the later one invests, the less time one gives for their money to grow, leading to a reduced value when money is to be withdrawn. Let's look at the benefits of starting early with some numerical examples. We're going to look at examples for both lump sum and SIP investments. In both cases, we will assume a conservative rate of return of 12% in an equity fund. If the lump sum was started on 1st January 2004 for rupees 1 lakh, it would have grown to rupees 10.8 lakhs on 31st December 2024. However, if there was a delay of 10 years and the lump sum was made on 1st January 2014 instead, on 31st December 2024, the value would be rupees 3.48 lakhs. The 20-year value is more than 10 times the original amount, whereas the 10-year value is only 3.5 times the original amount. In the case of a SIP of rupees 10,000 per month, also starting on 1st Jan 2004 for 20 years, the value on 31st December 2024 would be rupees 1.04 crores. The total amount invested would be rupees 25.2 lakhs. With a 10-year delayed start, the same SIP of 10,000 rupees per month starting on 1st January 2014 for 10 years, the value on 31st December 2024 would be rupees 26.4 lakhs. The total amount invested in this scenario is rupees 13.2 lakhs. The 20-year value is approximately quadruple the investment amount, whereas the 10-year value is slightly less than double. We will look at the reasons in the next slide. In this slide, the light blue line shows the market value of the lump sum investment for each year with a growth of 12% annually. The dark blue line is the cost, and that stays flat because in a lump sum it's a one-time investment, so it's going to stay flat at rupees 1 lakh. If you look at the light blue line or market value, you will see that the rise is exponential, and this is seen on the graph starting in 2016. The exponential rise is there between 2004 and 2016 as well, but the differential value is not large enough for you to notice when looking at the chart. The exponential growth is attributed to the growth of the previous years being factored into the growth of the present year. This goes on until the end of the holding period, and this is why being invested for the long term is better. We're now going to look at how much someone should invest. This is a very subjective question as everyone's income, responsibilities, and standard of living vary. This needs to be looked at separately for each investor. If I had to create a basic set of rules, I would say from one's post-tax income, one should set aside 1. All necessary expenses such as groceries, rent, EMIs, etc. 2. A reasonable amount for lifestyle needs, dinner, movies, shopping, etc. 3. Money for insurance premium payments, life and health. When it comes to health, you may want to consider topping up on your company provided plan, as the cost of being hospitalized or the cost of surgery keeps going up and your company plan may not provide for enough. And 4. Money required for liquidity. As a rule of thumb, one should have a year's worth of expenses in one's bank accounts and fixed deposits. Invest the balance as per your risk profile into one or many funds. For the younger folks, there are a lot of social activities, etc., that one will want to spend money on. One should live life but also start investing so that's easier and becomes more of a habit as time progresses. For those that have regular income, start SIPs so that you can put your money to good use. We've already discussed that time matters in building your money, but the quantum invested also plays a role. The more you put in sooner, the larger your value at the point of withdrawal. Since we've been touching upon returns in the last video and this video, this is the right time to cover this in more detail. Returns are the rate of growth of the investment. Negative returns mean that one has lost money. Positive returns mean that one has gained money. The first type of return we're going to look at is point-to-point returns. This is the change from point A to point B. Time is not factored in here. This value is useful only when the investment period is less than a year. If I had to give an example, assume 1,000 rupees grew to 2,000 rupees. If that was within a year, you could say, my return has grown by 100% in a year, and it makes sense to someone. But if you say that the 1,000 rupees grew to 2,000 rupees in 10 years, then saying that your return grew by 100% is meaningless. You should use a value that gives you an annualized rate of return. The second type of return that we're going to look at is CAGR, or compounded annualized growth rate. This value can be used for a single investment, and it is an annualized value, but it cannot be used for SIP investments because SIPs are, each installment of the SIP is treated as a separate investment. The third that one we're going to look at is XIRR, or the modified internal rate of return. This again is an annualized growth rate, but can cover many investments. In my opinion, XIRR is the best method to determine the returns for your investments. I hope you like this video. Do reach out to me at the email address or the mobile number provided. Please do visit my website, which is www.aditshah.in. Links to my social media handles are available there. Please do follow me. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video.